So we got our vacuum pump switch here. Turn that pump on. You have your vacuum valve. That's to release the vacuum into your tool. This is your tool delivery. Let the cable go up and down. And then we were getting into the heat timer. So if we're doing production, you have a heat timer here that you can use. So once you establish how long it takes, you just come in here and you dial in whatever it is.
Okay.
And then you can just use that. You have a countdown here. There's a little light over there you can see visually as well. In addition to that, you're able to save heating setups. So that's what this is here for. So the configuration that we have now on the oven, if we wanted to save that, you can put a number in here, designate number 7, save to job number 7.
Awesome.
So if we load from job number 1, it's gonna turn everything off, see, because there's nothing on job number 1.
Nice.
Then we go to job number 7, load from job 7, and then it'll come back on because that's what
Very cool. So it'd be up to
50.
what, 50?
Yeah.
Oh wow. We'll never run out.
Yeah, it should be good. And this button here basically turns the ovens on and off. This will control both the top and lower oven. And then if you don't want to run a zone, you just zero it out, and then it won't come on.
So you only heat up where your plastic's at, rather than heating up the whole.
Yeah. If you're just running a little sheet like we are, you don't want to run the whole oven. It's just a waste of money. So yeah, we're pretty much ready to go. We got our vacuum ready, so we got our clamping frame here.
So do you end up having to run the bottom hotter since it's further away?
No, because of the way.
Yeah, I guess it rises. So
You know, you play with it a little
Okay.
bit, you know. It's not an exact science.
yeah.
Yeah, we're not even running the lower oven right now. We're just running the upper oven.
It's hot.
Oh, that's awesome. Whoa. The way it just snapped right onto it like that.
So basically, you just pull it up there, and then once it gets in there, then you pull the vacuum on
Yeah,
it.
you let it deliver all the way, and then you open the vacuum, and it draws in, and that's it. Let it cool.
That was like
And did it?
powerful.
Do you turn the heaters off there, or do they turn automatically off, or like?
No, you're gonna leave them on.
Okay.
While you're actively doing forming. Yeah.
Okay, you just let them run the whole time, and
Yeah, that's what gives you the consistency in
Yeah.
the heat. So it's just kind of.
They probably take a little bit to get up.
Yeah, there's a little bit of warm-up time.
Temperature,
So I
yeah.
mean, normally if you're getting started, at the beginning of the day, it's gonna take about 10 minutes to get preheated.
Kick everything on, get this stuff set up. And I assume these can just be made out of.
Yeah, that's all Unistrut. You can buy it from like any electrical wholesale distributor. We'll give you all this hardware here, and it's going to come exactly like you see. It'll come with the box and this frame and everything. So you'll immediately be able to start doing.
so it'll come with that wood box, that small wood
Yeah,
box,
it's gonna come with
and this Unistrut and stuff.
Yeah, it's going to come exactly how you see it with the clamp setup and everything.
Okay.
So it'll be ready to run right off the door with that size box. It's 24 by 24 sheet. And then if you need to do larger sizes, this is all adjustable here. These can be brought out and do different configurations.
extra lengths of unistrut. And the,
Probably, yeah, probably not a bad idea. And then some, build some different box stuff. So,
particular kind of angle bracket.
That's a self-aligning bracket. So it is a particular type. You have one full setup. So if you want to have like a bunch of setups like ready to go, then you might need one of my.
is that something we get through you guys, or can we get that through?
You can get it through it pretty much anywhere.
Okay.
I know you can.
So it's just generic unistrut, like self-centering.
Yeah, I mean the brackets are a little less common, but any electrical places should have them. I know McMaster sells them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, we order best all the time.
Yeah.
Badass, man.
So you said the machine comes in two halves. I'm guessing like this front half and that back half, and it both goes like that.
Yeah. So when we take it apart, what we're gonna do, you see there's a little bit of electrical here.
Yep.
Just a few terminals, and it hasn't been marked yet, but
Okay.
it will be marked when it leaves here. So all you have to do is run the wire back in. You have an Ethernet cable that's going to the PLC. It's running from the PLC to the screen.
Okay.
You're gonna have a vacuum hose that'll be disconnected from here. It'll be rolled up underneath. So just roll it back through, and then plug it back into where it was.
Easy peasy.
And other than that, we removed this sheet metal. So that's gonna come off. And then when you get it, put the two halves together, bolt it up. You got a couple bolts on the top and the bottom, and then just screw the sheet metal back into place.
Okay.
That's about it.
And then it's got the 208 3-phase, and then a normal just 110.
What is he doing there? Yeah, you don't need to run an independent 110.
Okay.
I'm not sure why he did it this way, but all you have to run is your 3-phase power.
Okay.
And you have to run a neutral line.
Yep.
To it as well.
Yep.
So that's what it's marked there. And we'll get the 120 volt off the first leg of the 3-phase power.
Okay. I was wondering why it had the other
Yeah, I'm
power
not
source
sure
on
why-
it,
I
but
gotta
it's
ask him why he did that. But
Yeah. Okay.
No, you don't.
Cool, so
when
it
it's
was-
installed, you don't do that.
good.
I'm sure he had a reason.
Some clean wiring in there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, we went through the whole thing.
I super appreciate just how
Yeah, this thing is
Organized everything.
This thing's like, pretty much the only thing we didn't redo is the steel frame. What else we did? Like, so everything else is pretty much redone.
That's great.
All the heaters were in good shape, so those
Yeah.
are the.
It's probably like for what we're doing right now, it's probably more than what we need, but we figured why not get more than what we need, and then we have the capability of doing all kinds of stuff.
These don't come available like this very often.
Yeah.
Like on the used market.
it's a lucky.
We just happened to have one. It was through a local customer. He bought a new machine.
Yes, I heard you bought
Yeah.
a bigger one.
Yeah, he bought a new one, so he wanted to basically trade this one in. We had it on hand, so.
Cool.
So cool.
Maintenance wise, what do I need to do to it?
Pretty much just the vacuum pump is
Okay.
the main thing you gotta
Change oil in it.
consider. The oil type pump. So with vacuum pumps, over time they have an emission.
Yep.
So that's what that filter is doing, is collecting that oil. You see oil collecting in the bottom reservoir. The reservoir on the bottom of the filter can be drained. There's a little plug, so you can remove the oil out of that.
Okay.
And then, so you just need to turn the pump off, and you can look at the sight glass here and see where your level's at. Make sure it's staying within the markings. There's two little markings, kind of hard to see there.
Yeah.
That's about where you want to be. And then, just like with an engine or compressor, every once in a while you do need to do an oil change on it.
Yep.
Just kind of depending on what the oil looks like, if it's getting dirty and grungy.
nasty.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
Yep.
Like vacuum cleaner.
Is there any other do we need to grease the sliding mechanism or anything? Or
We got it greased right now.
Okay.
And, you probably won't have to really replace the grease. Just keep an eye on it.
okay. Yeah, our shop can get kind of dusty, so I'll probably just probably worth a shot to
if
clean.
you're getting a lot of particles in it, you may want to every once in a while clean it out and put new grease
Yeah.
in.
This just pulls.
Yeah, this spring loads, so you want to keep the face low.
Awesome.
Yeah, I might.
Just got the little holes in it and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much what you guys did. I mean,
Yeah. I was just thinking like.
Like even though we can't even pull anything from it, I just having you look at it like, okay, you know,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
on the right track
that
to
looks
it.
like it. The only comment I would say is, you know, generally on something like this, it depends on how you're going to set up the vacuum box. If you're going to do the same type of setup that we have here, where you just have that single hole
Right.
in the middle, then you will want to put some channel ways in this thing,
Yeah, that's-
so the
I just-
vacuum can distribute.
I wasn't exactly sure how it was going to be.
But it doesn't have to be anything fancy. So if you look at this one,
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
all we
just
did is just took a,
Dremel it.
yeah, just buzz it around,
Yeah, that makes perfect
just
sense.
so it matches up with all your
Yeah.
little holes here.
Yep. Fantastic.
That's it.